Hi all everyone, and today I'll show to and today test you actually what is IP routing and what is the routing protocol. Okay, before I'm going to a small diagram will be here, will be do, and after that each way and everything I'll share in this video. Okay. Sorry for that, actually I paused that video. Actually what now today I'll show you that as you can see that as IP routing, there actually what is the IP routing. Actually IP routing nothing but is there. IP routing is a process for moving packet one from network to another network using device as a router. Best it will find out the best shortest path. And there are two type of routing protocol. It is distance and dynamic routing protocol. What is the distance routing protocol? As sorry to say, actually not distance routing protocol. Actually there are two type of routing protocol: static routing and dynamic. What is the static routing protocol? Static routing is a method which is manually need to do and manually update and whatever that in manually need to configure on router by administrator. Okay, in static routing, what in main advantage in this method, easy to implement and don't have overhead on that such as a CPU, memory, bandwidth, anything. And main disadvantage what in static routing, it is suitable in small network only. When it come to big network, it is very complex to implement. Okay, and there is a link and okay, here in is main difficulty when the link is going to failure, it is difficult to reroute the traffic from using the static routing protocol. Hi all, actually sorry for actually I make a small diagram actually for that showing that actually it is easy to tell to in that in focusing to diagram. Okay, and the static routing get on. I thought hope maybe easily whatever actually I know it I am sharing to here. And what in static routing everything need to update on router or manually need to configure by administrator. Okay, and now I'm going to dynamic routing. What the there are two type of routing protocol: static routing and dynamic. Dynamic routing what? Dynamic routing is a method in which a router learn the network in the information automatically from neighbor router, which is using the routing protocol. Okay, in the and the main advantage of the dynamic routing, it is suitable for the all type of network, even the network is huge or weak or easy to or is easy to implement on the implementation. Okay, and automatically built routing table used for the routing packet from one network to another network and reroute the traffic even in case a link failure. Automatically when it link the link will be failure, it automatically reroute the traffic. Here one main disadvantage what when we using dynamic routing protocol, in some case have to implement and some in case not using any authentication neighborship establishment, in this case less secure. Okay, and it has overhead problem, CPU, memory, and main is that link bandwidth, like that oh problem will become. Okay, and this dynamic routing protocol is divided by two type, is IGP and EGP. IGP stands for interior gateway protocol and EGP stands for exterior gateway routing protocol. Okay, IGP is a protocol that is used to set the used to sharing routing protocol and routing update with other router in the same autonomous system or same organization. Whereas exterior gateway protocol what is used to share the routing update between different organization or different autonomous system. Okay, then exterior gateway routing protocol example is a BGP. Sorry to say, here I am going to forget that I mentioned example. I am going to write now is see here I mentioned that BGP. Okay, that exterior routing protocol is example is BGP. Okay. dynamic routing protocol is two type: interior gateway protocol and exterior gateway protocol. And right now is in that what interior gateway routing protocol is divided, is classified or divided for is a three type. What? Link state, distance vector, and hybrid. Okay, link state routing protocol is one of the IGP. One of the IGP protocol is used to the sharing routing protocol within the same autonomous system or same organization. Okay, this type, when router is using this type of routing protocol, by entire network topology will be know the all the router. Okay, the router will be share the update and changes in the network, update and information best. Here one thing what na router, this router actually where is we are actually configuring in interior gateway routing protocol in that link state routing protocol. Okay, in this protocol router will be share update even in anything changes in the network, update information to next to in the router. Okay, here best example is that router in that link state routing is that OSPF and ISIS. Then I'm moving to distance vector routing protocol. What is the distance vector routing protocol? It would have not entire topology just like that link state, means distance vector what na, not like that link state routing protocol. It will not update entire topology, and this is also maybe it work as a what na route by rumor, means how every certain the period, every certain period of the routing of type, the routing information will be shared with the neighbor router. The main metric is used is the main the main metric is used in is a distance. It is a slow convergency and compared to link state routing protocol. Example of that routing protocol is IRP and IGRP. Hybrid what? Hybrid nothing but is there, and both link state and distance, it is contain both some advantage and within the both means link state and distance routing protocol, and it is created as a hybrid routing protocol, and best example is EIGRP. Okay. I actually I to actually what na I'll actually whatever I know actually and whatever I'm practicing going to every day, then I will upload this type of a video. Okay, thanks to all. Okay, thank you.